Howdy all, this is Shane, and this is the final Mustang Monday. This is part 10 of my 10-part series. So if you haven't seen any of my other Mustang Monday videos, go to my channel. There's a big playlist. There's a link in the description as well with all of them. So if you're a Mustang version 2 owner of any of those amps with the same presets, go ahead and check them out. They all totally rock. So I thought for this one I would go all out with a totally rock and blues tone, and as you may or may not know, I'm a huge Supersonic 60 fan. I think they sound awesome. For this particular one, I've revamped my original Supersonic preset and it sounds so much rounder and fuller and more like the actual amplifier. I found this is one of those presets, if you have too much sort of preamp gain, it gets fizzy, but if you back it down and sort of tweak the second gain stage, you can get a massive fat sound. I also changed the cabinet a little bit as well, which has given it a lot more body. So I hope you like this one. I'll be playing my classic vibe Strat straight in, no other effects or tricks. And then I'm gonna go through each of the different things I've added to it. So yeah, I hope you like this one. It totally rocks. I'd like to thank everybody for giving me such great feedback on these videos. I really appreciate it. So thanks so much. So I'm gonna start on my bridge and middle position pickup, and this is how it sounds. So very bluesy, very cool, and very much like the Supersonic 60, which just has that sort of roundness to it. So over to the neck pickup now. So that just plays itself, and this is with the guitar actually turned down now. And with the volume back up. So the overdrive tone takes it to the next level. It just sounds big and full, and it can also be used for rhythm parts as well. And I've also added one of my favorite effects, which is the vibratone setting for some really cool organy sort of parts. So some people don't get that effect until they hear it in context with another guitar, but it actually works extremely well. So give it a shot if you're having a jam with a friend. I've also added some tape delay. And this is with the overdrive on. You can also hear some reverb on the amp. If you don't like the spring reverb, you can simply turn it off. So this is just with the delay now and the amp dry. So that's it for Mustang Monday. A huge thanks to everybody who's contributed with their comments, questions, suggestions, and feedback, and also all the positive comments on the great tone patches. I hope there's something in here for everybody, and it's been great to be able to give sort of something back to everybody who, you know, subscribes and watches my channel. I really appreciate that. So a big thanks to Brian, Rick, and Wayne, who allowed me to take my amps over to their places and basically try to emulate their great amplifiers the best I could with the Mustang. And sometimes it was so close we couldn't tell the difference. So this particular supersonic one is the one that I just think sounds good, and I just made it without a reference tone. I know the Supersonic 60 sound very well. I played one for a long, long time. And they're a fantastic amp, and I think I kind of nailed it with this one. So let me know what you think. It doesn't sound fizzy, it just sounds fat and big. It will also work on the Mustang 4, although the speakers in the Mustang 4 are slightly different, so you may have to EQ it a little differently, but let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear from you. While most of these have been comparisons against other amplifiers in this series, there's been a few that have been by request, so if I do some more down the track, I'll definitely ask for some suggestions. So thanks again, and I'll speak to you all soon. See ya.